Our first toast this evening will be our father of the bride. Let's give a round of applause. Steve!
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. This is really special. This is Lacey and Mark's vision. It's the wedding and weekend at the lake. About a year ago, Mark proposed to Lacey, and they came over to our house, and they were telling us all about how they wanted to get married at the lake. It was going to be really simple, just friends and family, campfire, ski boats, kind of laid back. Excuse me, Tyler. But anyway, we knew that some people were going to come up for the day, some people would come up for the weekend, and then there's a select few. If you're a fireman and you got a ski boat, you're up here for the week. So that would be John and Mark, so we had to throw that in there. There's a few people I'd like to really thank that really made this happen. And one is Gary and Lori Hansen, Mark's father and mother. I'd like to thank you guys for your support and generosity making this happen. I really do. Thank you. I'd also like to thank John Roberts. John was the guy up there giving the speech. And it was special because it was at Lacey's request. She, about 10 months ago, she called John and wanted John to do the wedding. So John had to do that icanmarryyou.com, and he got it all together. And I'd also, but anyway, John, really, Spence, where is John?
He went to the motorhome.
Figures, that's John. But anyway, he really did a lot of extra work, and I really appreciate it. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my wife, Sherry, Lacey's mom. Sherry worked tirelessly over the last year to put this together, and she never ceases to amaze me, I'll tell you. And I've been married to her for 42 years, so. And last but not least, I'd like to thank all of Lacey's aunts, uncles, cousins, the whole crew that came up from L.A., including Leora Melvin, who's the matriarch of the Melvin family clan. But thank you guys. All your help is unbelievable. There were some people that traveled a long way to get here and to attend the wedding. I'd like to thank them. Mark's Uncle Greg came from Wisconsin. He drove out. Let's give a hand for Uncle Greg. I'd like to thank my sister, Linda Johnson, and her husband, Gary Johnson, for driving down. They drove down from Oregon to be here. So we had people that were from all over, and it was really nice. Let's see here. Lacey, I got to tell you, today was one of the proudest moments of my life. It was walking you down the aisle with Mom. That was pretty special. You're a beautiful bride. You really are. And I've had a lot of special moments with Lacey. Sherry and I had been married about 13 years, and we had Ryan. He was a little over a year old. And I came home from work one day, and Sherry was crying, and I was trying to get her, what's the matter? What's the matter? And she blurted out, I want to have another baby. So, after I picked myself up off the floor, but it worked out really good. We were so happy. We were blessed. About a year later, we had Lacey, and we were just in love again. I was the first person to actually hold Lacey. When the doctor delivered her, the nurse threw a towel over her, or a blanket over her, and handed her to me. And I looked down, and I just thought, wow, what a beautiful little girl. And then the more I looked, I thought, she looks exactly like my mother. Which is a compliment. My mom had real beautiful blue eyes and was an attractive woman in her day. When Lacey was about 5 months old, I used to be able to take her and hold her I put both feet in my hand, And this is before she could walk. I mean, she's only 4 or 5 months old. And I could hold her in my hand, both feet, and she'd just stiffen her little legs and smile, and she just loved it. She was fearless, and we got lots of pictures of that. So I'm sure Lacey didn't remember it, but I'm sure she's seen the pictures. She's seen the pictures. When Lacey was 2.5, which was really young, we went out to she wanted to ride her bicycle, and of course she didn't want training wheels. Ryan didn't have training wheels, right? So she was 2.5, she had a 2-wheel bike. As I let go, my heart went into my throat because I knew I couldn't run after her and catch her, which got a little bit wobbly, but she made it all the way to the bottom of the street, turned around, just went trucking on by with a big smile. So that was pretty cool. Lacey did really well at school, and we attended all of her graduations, and we were very happy when she graduated from college with honors. So that was a pretty exciting moment for us too. Well, again, Lacey, you're a beautiful bride. Couldn't be happier with your choice, getting Mark. Mark, I'd like to officially welcome you to our family. Mark's a really good guy. I have a lot of respect for him. He's got a great personality. The first time I met Mark was about 8 or 9 years ago, and he just came back from a rugby game. And how many here have seen Mark in his rugby outfit? Anybody? There you go. There you go. When Mark came in, it was after a game. He had bruises on him. He had little scrapes and some blood, and, grass stains and everything. And he came in. He had these. I can't go tell you about the shorts because Sherry told me not to go there. But
they were short.
But anyway, we got the shorts. And it was funny because after I'm looking at Mark, he looked like the cat just drug him in. It was a rough game. And as I went to shake his hand, I'm going, wow, his hair is absolutely perfect.
Down to here. That was when I had long hair.
Yeah, really, yeah. But I couldn't believe it was such a contrast. He went from his head to his body. It was like, whoa, is this the same person? Well, the 60s were the 60s, so. But Lacey, I think you made a great choice with Mark. I really do. I'm really happy that you got him. And Gary and Lori, I think you can be very proud of your son. He's a great kid. Got a good personality. He's really easygoing, easy to get along with. He's got a great sense of humor. And he's able to laugh at himself, which is really going to be a valuable asset in this family. All right, well, I'd like to propose a toast. Lacey and Mark, may your love be moderate enough to handle these times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Congratulations. All right, I spilled it on myself. I'm good to go. Well, thank everybody for what you did. I appreciate it, all your work.
Once again, father of the bride, Steve. Now it's time for the father of the groom, Gary, ladies and gentlemen.
You ready, Gary?
Okay. First off, the groom's speech is a lot shorter because that's just the way it is. But I would like to thank everybody for coming. I would like to take this time to tell Mark that his mom and I are pretty proud of the man he's become. And Lacey, welcome to the family. Can't wait to watch what comes after this. So, I wish you guys a lot of happiness too. Lori and I have been together for 35 years. They got us beat with 42, but there's some longevity in this family. Okay? So, everybody have a good time, and that's all I got to say, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring out the bride and groom into the shady area over here.
You got a chance to make double the money.
Part of drawing.
The chance is here right now. But
I never held anything against Mark.
Mark's always respected you, and I'm so glad to see you here.
Happy
He
to
told
be
me you were
invited,
coming.
yeah.
You know, I heard you about a great place out in the country now and everything. And
So share a shot. I'm sure a shot. We're gonna get
all right, come on.
What?
We're drinking out of the bottle.
Me? You're gonna get a picture of me? Oh, yeah, dude. Well, if you guys are bonding over here.
His work ethic is fabulous.
Yeah, come on, all the way
around.
I'm going to. I just want
I'll fuck it up.
That's all right. I think it's left there.
Yeah, attaboy.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I mean,
give me the camera. Mark is got great.
You know, because I remember some of
Pretty good,
them.
huh?
You weed them out very
That's
well.
good.
And it stems from. I was working on